Hello everyone, this is my new FIFA Ultimate Team series called Rags to Riches, where I'll be creating a team from scratch and trying to build it up to build the best team possible of a certain league or nationality. Hopefully I'll be doing many kind of series and hopefully they'll be quite good and I'll get quite a lot of subscribers for it, so let's kind of get it started. So I'll just starting with starting the team just with the name Rags to Riches and then R2R for the abbreviation. Fairly self-explanatory, so just start with that and then I'll get my starter pack will come through. I do get quite lucky with the starter pack. I think I get about 5 or 6 English players that I connect quite well to give me quite a high chemistry, and I end up with about 55 chemistry at the start of my first match, which is really quite good for not playing any matches and just starting out. I get two Irish players that connect together, and then five or six English players that go together as well. So overall, it's probably one of the best starters I've had on this game. So yeah, just kind of fiddling with it. 2 English strikers. The ones, I think they both got about 65 pace, which isn't great, but it's alright to start. I'm not going to give away the team that I make. I'm not going to kind of give it away of like what I'm actually going to end up making in the end, because I have more or less completed the team now. So I'm just kind of finishing off. There's just a couple of players I need to save up for, which might take a while because they are probably, I think they're about 20k each. So that might take a while, or I might just kind of finish it as it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna give it away, but it does become quite obvious with 1 or 2 of my first buys. So yeah, 55 chemistry. So now I've sorted all my team out, I'm gonna go into a game and kind of see how good the team is. So yeah, 57 chemistry. Quite a lot of decent links, some double links going on there with the strikers and some of the defence. So I'll come up against Bon97, and he's got I think it's mostly bronzes, and I think he's got a Ledley King in centre back and a Pizarro in centre mid, with a couple of players in the wrong positions, like a CDM in left mid and a left winger in CAM. So we'll get straight into the action. Plays a through ball into Hibbert and finishes it nicely into the bottom corner. It's a pretty decent goal for the first one. I do try and not score as many bad goals, like FIFA goals I call them. So yeah, the first match finishes 1-0, which isn't great for coins, but it's a win, so that's better than nothing. The first thing I do is search for silver players for 200 buy now. The shinies, all shiny silvers discard for more than 200. So like this here, I bought this player for 200 and he was a 74. You don't usually get that many great players, but I happened to come across this great decent player that was for 200 bin. So usually get like 65 to 68 rated players, and they sometimes sell for like 400, but mostly I just discard them. I do buy this Spectre as well, because Premier League players do usually sell for a bit more than 200, and if I wouldn't have bought him, someone else would have, so I might as well try my luck at selling him. So yeah, I'd go and put them up. Well, I think I searched the prices of the other guy first. Yeah, and I find out he's worth about 5k, so that's really good for buying him for 200 anyway. So yeah, that's probably my top tip for now. For when you're starting, look for shiny silver players for 200 buy now, and then either discard them for 200 or 200, and I think it's 230 for, on average 230. But even if you're just going to discard them, you might, when you're starting off, use them in your team, use the 7 contracts, and then discard them for the 200 and whatever. So I put this player up for 4,000 start, 5,000 buy now, hoping that someone kind of buys it. And I put the Spectre up for 400, 600 start, 800 bin. But I don't think anyone buys Spectre, but someone does end up buying the Spanish striker. So I think I go back to I go back to the silvers, and there's a couple more for 200, but I only have 240 coins, so I only get to buy one of them. Probably should have bought the 68 rated player because he'd discard for a couple of coins more, but I didn't really think about it at the time. So I do end up discarding this player. I don't end up keeping him. It's probably just easier. He does have 81 pace, but he's probably not the he's probably not going to sell for much more than discard price anyway. So yeah, so before I bought that player I think I had 240 coins, and after I discarded him I had 275, so it's not a lot, but it's, for now it's decent. So yeah, I go another silver shiny for 200. These aren't kind of all in the same amount of time. It's probably over about 20 minutes. Oh, sorry about that, I just kind of really bad cough, but anyway, I'll carry on. So I bought the silver left mid, and I will end up using him for a couple of games. But do try and sell him, and I think he does sell in the end, but not for a massive amount. But it was worth it, I suppose, for the few matches he did play. Give us a few extra contracts, a few extra matches, which contracts when you're starting out is quite a big thing, because your contracts will run out fairly quickly, and it will cost you quite a bit to kind of keep renewing them. So for now, that's the end of the episode. So another episode will be up in a couple of days, I think. So see you in episode 2.